Hey guys, so I got a few requests to do a comparison with the new Galaxy A5 2017 with the Galaxy S6 released in 2015 because these are obviously about the same price. Samsung likes to release its entry-level phones for about the same price as old flagships nowadays. So, I think the A5 2017's got a fight on its hands here because the Galaxy S6 was a fantastic phone, and we're going to check out the performance and have a look to see which one is worth buying here. So obviously the S6 does come with Exynos 7420 versus Exynos 7870 in the A5 2015, and the screen loves to flicker. I don't know why. Compared to some other phones, this screen really flickers. Well, it's not like that in real life. I can, assure you, you're not going to be disappointed. But maybe you can see the performance here better already on the S6 in terms of the boot up here at least. But obviously there are other things as well that we want to check out. So we are going to just do a quick little speed test here and have a look at some apps opening. I think everything's closed down. No, it's not. There we go. And let's open up a few basic apps and see if the A5 can keep up here. Both of them have 3 gigs of RAM, obviously. And you can see, I think the S6 is already pulling ahead here as expected, although we are running a much more kind of newer user interface on the A5, which hopefully will come down to the S6 because it's still got a lot of life in it, obviously. So you can see here, very nice performance on the old or so-called old phone. It's not really that old. And Play Store. So I think it's a tad quicker here, not that much as I was expecting maybe, but maybe the games will be a little bit faster here. Let's just have a look. So let's just load this game up. Go. Yeah, you can see again the game here, very nice and fast on the. There's a certain amount of lag I've noticed with the A5 2017. Like when you're doing stuff, you press the button and like about 1 second later it responds, and I wouldn't expect that really, given the price. You can see with this one as well, very nice and snappy on the S6. So I think we do have a winner here, folks. In terms of the raw performance, if you are looking at these two. We're just going to check out some web browsing here. So let's just go to WWE. You can see some news here, and let's go. Yeah, so you can see the pictures loaded a little bit faster on the right there. We're going to go to BBC. Let's see the BBC here and go. Oh, a little bit faster on the left then. From this actual angle, I've noticed that the screen on the A5 is a little bit better here in terms of the viewing angles, only slightly, but I can certainly notice it here. S6 still has a high resolution display though, so do bear that in mind. But I think they've improved the brightness maybe and the viewing angles on the left. So a little bit closer here with the web browsing, not that big a difference, but I think the main difference here is going to be probably the multitasking. So let's have a look at that, and we can see if there's any difference here. So reload on the S6, running the latest Marshmallow, and I think the first video I did with the A5, it wasn't very good in terms of the multitasking, but now it seems to really have improved over the last couple of ones. You can see some major improvements here compared to the S6. Literally everyone on the S6 did reload then, which is very poor. We're going to check out camera. Very similar there, but a little bit of a delay you saw there with the A5 still. So maybe they can improve the raw kind of performance here, going in and out of stuff. You can see the S6 is still that little bit faster there. So do we have another one to try? This one. So I think this one probably reloaded then. Yes, it did. So you can see the memory management as it stands right now I think is better on the A5. So nice comeback there right at the end. But nevertheless, you know, I think the S6 is still worth a gander here if you're looking at these two. It does support 4K video recording, has that high res 2K display, arguably better processor, you know, and also it feels a little bit more glass-like and very premium. If you like your, you know, really solid construction, the S6 does feel a little bit better than the S7 even, and also this A5 which takes from the S7. But obviously it does have some major disadvantages. The S6, it does have the small battery in comparison to the S7 and the A5, which this is a beast when it comes to battery. I've not had to charge it yet hardly. It's also coming obviously with Type C, which is very nice compared to the old type, which was annoying. And also full waterproofing and dust proofing obviously on the A5. So those are things to consider here really, but if you've got an S6, I would say, you know, you might as well just keep that and wait for the S8. Or if you are looking at these two, I'd say go for the S6 still, because it does offer you, I think, you know, the better things where it counts, which is the camera and the actual you know, performance. But it is quite a close call nevertheless. You know, I think you're not going to be disappointed with the A5. I just wanted it to bring a little bit more, I think, to the table. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here. I will do some other tests with the A5, so do stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.